Curve is a 2015 horror thriller directed by Iain Softley. It stars Julianne Hough and Teddy Sears. Mallory, who is portrayed by Hough, is a bride to be on her way to Denver, deciding to take the scenic route. Shortly after having a video call with her sister, her car breaks down. She tries to fix it to no avail. Christian, portrayed by Sears, appears out of nowhere and asks if he can assist. He eventually fixes the car, and Mallory greets him and plans to depart alone. She drives a short distance and then stops, deciding to help the man who helped her out. As they drive, the two start talking and Mallory decides to take him to where he needs to be. The Curve has a simple premise. A woman offers a man a ride, and he attempts to abduct her. With some quick thinking, she sees an opportunity and they end up crashing. She finds herself in a life or death situation as she is now trapped in the vehicle, as her leg is stuck. Christian could easily kill her in this situation, but doesn't. He wants her to suffer and gives her a knife to decide to either die or cut off her leg to escape. Much like 127 Hours starring James Franco, albeit it's a different body part. This just shows how messed up Christian's mindset is. The delivery by Sears is also cold and nonchalant, even though he has a smile on his face. There is a shot of the river near Mallory's vehicle, and you immediately know that it will play a part in the film somehow. Mallory must make some hard decisions while trapped to get food and stay alive. The pacing of the film pre-accident is good enough, but thereafter it drags to a halt. This continues to be the case up until the third act. Her resourcefulness is tested and she gets along fine enough, but some acts you can see just happen to move the plot along. Due to direction, there isn't enough to keep us interested during the second act, despite one scene showing Mallory's predicament. The rainstorm scene is nothing but a plot device, and the special effects used aren't up to par for a 2015 production with a very recognizable production house. Whenever I see Blumhouse, I know it will be good, such as The Invisible Man and Split, or extremely bad such as Black Christmas and Fantasy Island. This film is neither. It sits almost perfectly between the two. Some elements work, but for the most part, this film is dull, but could have been much better. There is some solid acting with decent enough cinematography, but the script and direction aren't up to standard for the majority of this film. There is a chance in the third act for Mallory to escape, but she goes and helps someone in need of help. This shows what type of person she is and the audience can get behind her. There is a scene near the end where I was questioning why she alerted Christian of her presence, when she could have shot him instead. She was injured, they tried to kidnap her, and she saw him murder a police officer. So she had all the justification in the world to shoot first, and ask questions later. Somehow, while being injured, Christian is still not able to overpower her. The film is decent enough if you do not take it too seriously. That's all we have for you today. If you haven't already, think about liking and subscribing to our channel. Hit the bell to get notified when we upload in the future.